everyone? RBG Kim Kid here, back for some more Paranormasight The Mermaid's Curse. In the previous video, we started off this adventure. We did a lot of diving. It was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. And then we also saw a dead body. Yeah, which, you know, that's not too, too crazy or anything. Except the dead body was us. It was my character. This character anyway. So that's a little oh wait, that's not right. But yes, we are here back in Paranormasight. I think I want to continue this one because I don't think we're done with this one yet, unless something has to happen first before we resume. But let's see. Start from after underwater gathering. Okay, that doesn't have the check mark. Why does that not have the check mark? Alright, we've already read that. Oh, do I have to say, let's just go now? Bit off the mark. Go back immediately? Even though that already had the checkpoint. Kameshima port, here we come. Ah, okay. Is this actually just going to take us to that other thing? We'll see. This game's already got me, like, very interested. Okay, August 7th, so this is a new day. No, it's not. Hey, Yuzu, I took your catch to the market while you were changing. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. If you keep this up, you should be able to make a healthy profit, even with the price of gas. That's great. I'll have to keep at it then. There you are, Azami. Don't tell me you went out fishing today. Oh, Chie, how's your back doing? Not going to get any better lounging around at home, that's for sure. More importantly, no one's meant to be taking their boats out right now because of the storm that's on the way. Don't tell me you didn't hear. Yeah. It was more of a warning than a rule. And the weather looked fine, so I figured it was okay. You should know better than that, Azami. You youngins never listen, do you? Veteran. Veteran Amadiver, Chie Toyama. Okay, got a new character here. Okay, let me see here. Are we like... no, never mind. I forgot. It does... Alright, Veteran Amadiver, the de facto leader of the Amadivers on Kameshima. She was a highly influential figure of the island. Married into a family shortly after the end of the Second World War at the age of 20 and has been working as an Amadiver for close to 4 years, rather than missing opening day of each diving season. She's displayed a natural talent of diving ever since her days as an apprentice, coming to be known as Chie the Mermaid. Well, there we go. For the depth ease in which she moves through the water in her heyday, she earned more money than her husband, and to send all 3 of her sons to university, an achievement that she takes great pride in. And also earned her considerable authority in her household. Damn. Now a grandmother to 7. A back injury has led her to be less active than she used to be, but she is still considered one of the most experienced divers on the island. Graceful swimming shows no signs of decline. Continue to inspire others. Even now, her estimated diver rank is 67. Okay, there's freaking a rank system. Going out with the Minakuchi boy of all people. Actually, Ozma only took out his boat because I asked him to help me with my work. Wait a dang second. Don't tell me you went out to dive. Why do you ask? I did, but why do you ask? Am I not allowed to be an Amadiver? Aw, absolutely not. I won't allow it. What? Why? He's a member of the association, same as everyone else. As long as he follows the rules, it should be fine, right? Sure, it's rare for guys to become Amadivers, but it's not like it's forbidden or anything. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm saying you shouldn't be allowed in the sea. It's obscene is what it is. Oh, okay. So why? Oh, yeah. So we're kind of assuming that. So my character, Yuzu, his characters are dead. Yes, I'm going to stay on this frame because it's fucking hilarious. Yuzu's parents are dead. They died 5 years ago along with Azumi's dad. And he got saved by a mermaid, and he's thinking his mom is a mermaid. So, of course, is this like a 13 years kind of situation in a way? Except I won't change into a mermaid once I touch water, because obviously that hasn't happened yet. So everyone agreed to put up with him being on the island for Tsuyu's sake. Now he gets in his head. But now he gets it in his head to go diving of all things. Have you no sense, boy? Seems like I'll have to have a few words with Tsuyu. You not knowing your place is going to cause everyone trouble. Listen up, Minakuchi boy. You better keep your head down and stay put on dry land where you belong. No more diving, you hear? Hey now, you don't think that's going a bit far? There's no need to lay into Yuzu like that. Azami? What? You really don't think anything of all this, after what his mother did? What did my mother do? Nope, not all. Yuzu hasn't done anything wrong. He was a victim of the disaster too, maybe more than anyone else. Recently there's been this strange rumbling coming from the sea. The same rumbling as 5 years ago. Everyone's scared of what might be coming. They're bracing themselves for another big disaster. Oh, is that what you meant by the storm? The weather forecast said things are going to stay calm for a bit, though. To hell with the weather forecast. Didn't save us 5 years ago. I'm giving her a bit too much of an old lady voice, but anywho, you see why we've got to stay in the god of the sea's good grace. No doing anything to upset them. Got it? Don't let it get you down, Yuza. She isn't a bad person at heart, but the old folks here are all pretty firm in their beliefs, I guess. Yeah, it's only natural. I was kind of expecting it, to be honest. Still, I don't think she'd get that mad. Guess they have a bigger chip on their shoulders about all this than I thought. Seems like they really think your mom was to blame for the disaster. Yeah. I guess wanting to get to the bottom of things there was one of my reasons for becoming an Alma diver. Alma diver! Yeah, everyone's been avoiding the topic until now, but that can't go on forever. Hey, you two! Oh. Oh, it's Kikuko. Yeah, you two over there. Can I get some help with these boxes here? I need to get them to the warehouse. Local Alma diver, Kikuko Tsutsuyu. Alright. Time to read about her. 28 years old, okay. Woman born and raised, unmarried. She's known for her friendly, sociable nature and almost sisterly tendency to look after others, both of which make her a familiar face to many on the island. She has a very interesting birthmark. Ever since her school days, harbored a strong desire to leave and make a life for herself elsewhere. Well, that shit hasn't happened. In a boarding school as a first step towards fulfilling a goal, going on to graduate from a junior college, find a job in general admission. Okay, so she did. She came back. All right. Recognize that success as an Alma diver is determined solely by the events of one's physical prowess and ingenuity. Alright. It appears she levered her high athletic ability, a talent when she saw her star in national athletic meet during her school days. Knack for analytic thinking and researching to constantly turn on good results. And she has since earned the respect of even the veteran Alma divers island. Her estimated rank is 41. Has had scant luck with men, having been introduced to several potential partners only to be turned down by all of them. Her parents, anxious for her future, worry that the large birthmark on her face is to blame. But Kikuko herself remains unfazed, citing her lack of interest in marriage as the primary cause, something which has caused them no end of concern. Although she endeavored to hide her birthmark with makeup while at school and during her time as an office worker, she has since embraced it, proudly proclaiming it to be her symbol. Nice. There you go. You gotta like embrace the things that make you, that have you stand out or make you different or whatever. She looks fine. Phew, thanks. I know I could rely on you youngins to help out. Youngins? You're a youngin too, Kikuko. Ah, how kind. Pretty sure you're the only one who'd say that, though. I was told that Nori to make sure anything valuable was stowed away just in case a storm hits. What a pain. So you're getting ready for the storm, too? Yep. Pretty silly when the weather's this good, huh? It's not like I can say no, though. Speaking of pains, I overheard Chie giving you an earful just now. Are you seriously planning on becoming an Amadava Yuza? Well, that was the plan. It's looking like I might be forced into retirement before I even begin. Why now? Did you come back here to look after Suyu? Yes, but I still have to work. I've always been interested in Amadiving. Gran was also pretty down about no longer being able to dive, so I thought I might cheer her up a bit. So you want to follow in Suyu's footsteps? Still, you must have noticed that everyone was on edge just at the thought of you coming back here. If they hear you went diving, they'll likely be a bit of an uproar. Are they really that set against Yuzu going into the sea? I've never heard anyone say anything like that. I don't say it where you can hear it. Everyone loves you here, and they know you're close with Yuza. They probably feel they can't be that tough on him with you around. What was that? Oh, what? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Damn, boy! I can't deny there's been this creepy rumbling coming from the sea recently, though. It's no wonder everyone's unnerved. If some sort of disaster does end up happening again and Yuzu gets caught doing something he wasn't meant to, that'll probably be it for him. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Do people seriously believe Yuzu's mom caused that storm? Everyone suffered because of it, including Yuzu's family. So stupid. Hey, I honestly think it's stupid too. But the truth is there are a bunch of people who believe it, so making a fuss about it isn't going to get you anywhere, right? Yeah, just say, hey, go fuck yourself. Hey, go fuck yourself. Why don't you get caught in the next storm, you piece of shit? Yeah, there you go. You just say like, hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you, Tony. Hey, what's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel. Okay. Besides, even if this storm doesn't come in the end, a different kind of storm may already be brewing. A different kind of storm? Well, you shouldn't have any trouble if you keep your head down. Just be good and do what you're told, and no one will get on your case, yeah? Give me a break! Why has he gotta keep his head down here? He's born and raised on Kameshima, just like everyone else. Hey, getting mad at me won't change anything. If it upsets you that much, why don't you leave? Leaving a place like this behind might be for the best, don't you think? Maybe. I can't just ask my gran to move somewhere else at her age. I just have to put up with it. If you want to blame anyone, blame your mom. Did his mom even do anything 5 years ago? No one wants to tell us anything. No idea. I only came back here after the disaster, so I don't know what happened at the time. Mr. Wakamura always seems like he knows more than he lets on, though. Now that I think about it, why don't you just ask Sue what she knows? Suyu? I asked Gran about it countless times. She says she doesn't know anything. You don't think that's a bit suspicious? If anyone knows something, it'd be her, right? You might be right. She is pretty hard to read. I won't be able to tell if she was hiding something anyway. Anyway, I do feel bad for you, but you've just gotta grin and bear it. For everyone's sake, eh? Yeah, everyone's sake but my own. Thanks for the help, you two. Try to stay out of trouble, okay? Kikuko really seemed like she didn't know anything, huh? Folks are way more on edge than I thought. Yeah, I've got the sense I'm not exactly welcome here ever since I came back. I didn't think trying to make a living here would lead to that much backlash. I didn't realize everyone disliked my mom quite that much, or that they were so suspicious of her. It seems like the timing wasn't great either. Everyone's wound up about these ill omens that are happening right now. Still, I'm sure now that my mom must have had some sort of secret. I'm almost certain it had to do with what we're looking into. If everyone hears that I went diving today, it might prompt people to start talking about what happened 5 years ago. True. If there's any time to ask about your mom, it's now. And I think we should see what old man Wakamura and Sue have to say about all this too. Yeah, assuming Graham agrees to talk about it anyway. Okay, so we're done with that one now. Okay. Ooh, so it splits into two things. Memories of the last summer and Cursed. Ooh. Okay. So this is very interesting. Fuck, I was gonna make a little bit of a comparison between the two here, but I mean, on a way, this kind of reminds me of I can't remember the detective's name. I want to say Richard, but I don't think it was Richard. It reminds me of, well, there were technically 3 detectives, but this somewhat reminds me of the detective, like, honestly, both of the sections that involve detectives from the first game. So that's pretty interesting. Also, I'm very curious, like, as of right now, this is set up to have 3 characters. Is it only going to be 3 characters, or is there going to be more characters eventually? Like, there's like, oh, this it? Huh. Okay, so where should we start? You know what? I think... Oh, this also reminds me of 13 Sentinels in a way. Where, you know, you have like a timeline, and it's like, oh, you can't continue onward until you learn something from another person's perspective type thing. So, part of me does kind of want to do this. Advice. I am thinking of... You know what? Let's do Memories of the Last Summer first. Memories of the Last Summer. The promised day arrives. After their usual morning dive, the group of 4 met at the dock. August 8th, 1986. Hey, Azami, Yuzu over here. Good timing. I just got back too. Well, Tsukasa, let it go. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Check this out. 2 whole scallops. Seriously, Tsukasa? You don't get bragging rights for picking up 2 measly scallops. Sure I do. That was hard work. You should be praising me. Say, Yuzu, how many scallops did you get on your first dive again? 42, I think. No way. Are you kidding me? Yes, there's a good reason they call you the patron saint of diving. Ah, dang it. Now my cover's blown. That'll teach me to snag every scalp I see. Anyway, Tsukasa, don't let this get you down. You'll improve over time. Okay, now they're acting like it's okay that I'm diving? Maybe something happens on the one above. Man, I've been diving way longer than you. You're better than me already. Some people are just born to be Ama divers. If you ask me, all that matters is that everyone made it back safe and sound. True. You must know the best things to say, Sato. But for the record, I would have preferred a bigger haul of scallops, and we could have had a feast. Guess I should have seen that coming. So what's the plan for today? Remember, Tsukasa, it's up to you. Right. Promise we do whatever you want today. You name it, we'll make it happen. Now that's more like it. Let's see. First of all, I want us all to go for a swim in the sea. Oh, sounds great. Can't even remember the last time we did something like that just for fun. Right? I want to forget work and just enjoy the sparkling sea for a change. I even brought a new swimsuit for this. You've got one picked out too, right, Sato? Sure do. And after that, when it gets dark, let's set off some fireworks. Ooh, fireworks. Okay, your facial expression does not match the words that you are saying. And then let's have a barbecue on the beach and cook up everything we caught today. Sounds like a plan. Just leave it to us. Everyone ready? Then let's do this. Ah, there's a shark and it's coming this way. Better watch out, Azami. Ah, that was a close one, Azami. What the heck? Good swimmer, but there's no way I'm good enough to outswim a shark. It's okay. I'll keep it pinned down. Just get out of here while you can. And here, take this fin as something to remember me by. Keep it with you always. Sorry, Yuza. I don't really dig shark fins that much. My heart. Get to see. It's just like there are diamonds floating on the surface. Diamonds on the sea. It really sparkles, huh? Sure is pretty. Okay, this is definitely like they were showing a lot of stuff like this during some of the promotional stuff. Grant, there's not. You can't really say they showed a lot of promotional stuff when this game was literally announced 2 weeks ago and then came like it was announced 2 weeks ago and came out 2 weeks ago, or came out like today. So it's like that. That shark's pretty cool. I should pick a shark instead of a life buoy. But he's having such a blast. I can't bring myself to ask for a ride on it. Aw. One grilled squid coming right up. Don't throw it. It's piping hot. You're getting squid juice everywhere. Let's see how you like it. Catch the. Ow, that's hot. You did that to yourself. Hey, check out this large sea snail Tsukasa caught. It's massive. That's right. I may still be a rookie when it comes to scallops, but I've got a haul of sea snails to make up for it. So eat up, Azami. Have as many as you want. Hey, can I borrow that lighter? Sure. Want some squid too? Oh, so I can just grill it directly? Yeah, it's Kameshima's specialty. Fireworks style squid. Wait, you're actually doing it? Ah, the juice is going everywhere. It burns! Oops, sorry, my hand slipped. Here it is, the famous Yuza one-man show. Okay, this is kind of adorable. What is the big, bad, super fucked up shit that's gonna happen, though? Alright, well, that was that. But I guess that was last summer? Huh. Okay. You know what? I do want to do this, but let's do this one quickly. Because if this is just something that... I think we'll do this one quickly, and even if something does pop up, I'll still go do this one. Advice. Having grown close to each other, Tsukasa Awa tells Sato Shimara that she has something important to discuss. Okay. Sato, you got a sec? So, I was hoping to get a bit of advice. Thing is, you're the only one I can really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you've got a problem, leave it to me. Kameshima's living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Wow, that's a pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. Although I think the walking, talking kind of implies you're living already. Either way, I hope you can help. You know that even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell I've got to help you, Tsukasa. Right. But you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go dying on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Come on, let's go somewhere with no one else around then. Like my bedroom. What? Pardon me a moment, young ladies. Yes? You mean us? Yes, sorry for the trouble. I was hoping to get some directions. Oh, are you here sightseeing? Welcome to Kameshima. I'm afraid I'm not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? The Wakamura residence? May I ask who you are? Oh, of course. Please pardon my manners. I look blind. My name is Yumeko Shiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. Tokyo housewife. Yumeko Shiki. Oh, a housewife. And this here is Sato Kiryu. He's something like an assistant to me. My pleasure. Yumeko's assistant, Sodo Kiryu. How dare you stand in his footsteps with that name? That's kidding. Okay, let's read about these people. Age secret. A housewife from Tokyo who came to Kameshima to visit Wakamaru. Okay. Where is Sato? Did they update her thing about saying something about, Oh, okay. Because the profiles also expand too eventually once you get further into the game. Male. A man who visited Kameshima alongside Yumeko Shiki. Oh, you must be guest up for the old man. The Wakamura home is just up the slope after you head through that alley. Yeah, it's a bit of a maze though. Want me to show you? So it was that way. Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. Get my pipe. Believe it or not, we've been running all around the region. We're quite used to the area now. Oh shit. Past recollection. Yumeko Shiki. Ooh. Oh. Got it. Take care then. Ma'am, is something the matter? I feel like someone just pressed a button. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on our way then. Sorry for stopping you. Huh. Must have had a really strange vibe. The old man sure gets some unusual guests. Yeah, there was something about them. Don't you think that's the kind of aura that sorcerers would give off? I know what you're getting at. I've heard those rumors too. Oh, sorcerers, huh? Everyone's saying that old man Wakamura has been super reliant on some shady sorcerer lately. Wakamura? Oh, okay, well, here's his face. Old man, well, when I heard old man, I assumed someone like in at least their 70s, but, you know, Japan, they say anyone that's above 25 is old. Single most influential person on Kameshima, although born to an ornate fishing family on the island, he entered his 20s during the post-war economic boom, and through tireless work and juggling multiple side jobs, he managed to amass a small fortune over the years. He wanted to invest this fortune in the development of Kameshima, not only upgrading its fishing equipment, but also improving the island's infrastructure to entice business to set up shop on the island. Many key positions on the island, including serving as the head of the Kameshima Fishers Cooperation Association, and it's said that his appointment as the next mayor of Kameshima is all but confirmed. Although admired for his many contributions to Kameshima's development, his personality leaves much to be desired. With many stories of him using force to get things to go his way, he's often high-handed in his dealings with others, fully aware that his position makes it difficult to oppose him. Having moved his main home and base of operations to the mainland many years prior, there are abundant rumors that he has since added loan sharking and land grabbing to the list of ways he's willing to add to his sizable fortune. It's said that he's recently become an ardent devotee of a certain famous sorcerer in Tokyo and often relies on their guidance when making decisions. Well, Okay. He did say they were from Tokyo. Maybe they really are sorcerers. Whatever. Come on, Sato, let's go. Yep. Oh, they're not letting me, like, go down to the bay. Oh, this music's though, like guitar playing. Okay, this spot should work fine. Oh man, now that I'm actually about to talk about it, I'm getting super nervous. This little bay is quite hard to find, so hardly anyone ever comes here, including tourists. Which means it's a great place to talk in secret. Sound of waves and cicadas surround us is your typical summer day. Alright, is there any more of those mockingbirds around here? Now that we're about here to talk, she suddenly looks like she can't get the words out. Maybe I should be the one to nudge and ask for my side. She actually looks like she's kind of embarrassed. I'm worried for her. I have to say she also looks kind of cute like this. Hell yeah! We fucking love Yuri! Wait, no, that's not... That's Boy on Boy. We love, Fuck! Yaoi. No, Yuri is the female. Is it? Yeah, Yaoi is the male. Yeah, Yuri's female. I have to say also she looks kind of cute like this. Okay, so you just keep saying the same thing. Okay. Alright, you said you want to some advice? So let's hear it. How can I help you, Mr. Kasa? Well, I do want your advice. I'm not really sure where to start. Well, guess this really isn't an easy topic for her. In that case, let me start her off with another topic to loosen her up. I guess you'll be heading back to the mainland soon now that the Oban holidays are over. Yeah, I head back to my boring school in 3 days, so I'm only got until the day after tomorrow to take it easy here. Right, time sure flew by. I'm really gonna miss you. Me too. Only 2 days left, huh? 2 days. What am I gonna do? I guess whatever she wants advice on is time sensitive. Oh, I forgot I should have done the think. What can I bring up from my side for a bit of small talk? The only stuff that comes to mind are the things I've been watching on TV. Some encyclopedia I am. Guess that was a lie. It's a lie! I should still send the exact same things there. So the plans you were talking about for the day after tomorrow. I guess it's a get-together with the others before you head back? Yeah, that's right. Plans with Azami and Yuza. I couldn't give them much time this trip, so I figure they might be feeling a bit left out. Makes sense. You're pretty close friends. Totally. Even grown up, they still do that dumbest stuff. Just can't leave them be. Maybe I should leave you all to enjoy it without me then? No way! They're the lucky ones to have someone as cute as you come along with me. Oh, Tsukasa, that reminds me. Did you catch the 2-hour suspense drama the other day? Right, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it. I was watching a period drama. Darn, the actor you like had a good part. He turned out to be the killer though. Bro, spoilers! I wish I could have watched it. You did just kind of spoil it though. I wish we had a VCR like yours. You can record music shows and watch them over and over, right? That sounds amazing. Ah, the 80s. Not many houses in the island have one though. Yeah, you know it's a bit of a luxury, but being able to record and keep TV programs is the best. You love TV way more than I do. It's great you can enjoy whenever you like. Okay, a little small talk and she seems to have calmed down a bit. You really can't get enough of your TV. You think I watch too much? How much did you watch this summer? Well, I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Nice. You should thank old man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you want. We have hardly ever allowed to watch TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch with Ma. Makes it damn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know. TV's just got too much influence on everyone. Can't blame him either. It is pretty fun. Damn. That is 100% showing the age of, or showing the setting of this game. While still true, I'd say, TV does have some influence, but obviously it's everything online now. Speaking of TV, I saw something on the morning news. Yeah, what happened? They said an Ama diver on the mainland went missing at sea. Ah, yeah, I saw that too. Hope they find her safe. Ooh. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an Ama diver is. Yeah, even I've had a couple of moments out there that have been way too close. When the catch is right in front of you, it's easy to think you can just go a little further and end up pushing it just too far. Sounds scary. You be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there was that story about old human bones found at the seabed near Toba. Oh, I never heard any about that one. It really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea. I just hope it isn't like a curse or anything. Curse? Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. That old Ama granny's always told us. We islanders live with the sea. Never forget how fearsome it can be. And that's why the Ama divers wear charms and mind the proper rites, right? Yeah. Gratitude, manners, and restraint toward the sea are never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. You know, Santo, compared to when you first arrived on the island, you've really brightened up. Maybe it might be thanks to all the TV. Oh, was I really that gloomy before? Yeah, up until about a month ago. It felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. It was like you were kind of depressed all the time. Like nothing in the world really mattered to you. So that's how I came off. Sorry for being such a downer. Yeah, you didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this you? Way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll try to keep up the positivity. Yeah, I can't believe my summer break's already coming to an end. Looks like my summer vacation is over. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, I'm ready. I'll just say it. Go ahead. I want you, Sato. What? Yes, I want you. So the thing is, I think I like someone. I fucking love the fact that they played like the, fuck, what would you call that? Not really a revelation, like, I guess kind of like a revelation music, but it's like the revelation music of like, we've discovered who killed this person kind of music. Not like, I like someone music. Alright, go on. We'll hardly get to see each other anymore soon. I want to tell him how I feel while I'm still on the island. Is it Azumi? Makes sense. I'll help however I can. As Kameshima's living encyclopedia, I've seen this all on TV before. I probably know a thing or two that can help. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, you don't sound all that confident, which kind of makes me a little nervous. And I can tell you mean it. So, thanks. I just don't really know what to do. So which of the two is the lucky guy? Huh? What do you mean? No, oh, no way. Don't tell me you think I like Azami or Yuza. Wait, You mean it's not one of them? Me falling for one of them? Not a chance. They're basically like brothers to me. Could never picture a romantic relationship with them. Oops. Sorry, I just assumed. I call myself the living, walking, talking encyclopedia and brag that I've seen it all on TV. I guess I don't really know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. Oh, don't sweat it. Really, no dying. So Sukasa's got someone she likes. I never expected the talk to go in this direction. I did. I want her to be happy, so I'll support her no matter what happens. I want to look around again, just like make sure I'm not missing a bird. You gotta go all over the place. And anything that like stands out among the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud to mine's the only face you see, I'm gonna stand out till you notice me. Those mocking birds, where are you? Where are you? I'll find you. And what I do? Alright. But then, who is it? No point dragging it out, so I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. Shotaro, when we work together, it's much better. Hamtaro. Shotaro. Hi, I'm a fucking head in the sky. Ah, Mr. Wakamura's son. I see. He's sincere, smart, and pretty handsome. I can see why you like him. I'm probably pretty much of a dick. Right? He's back visiting the island at the moment. He usually goes to university in Tokyo. Why is my head still here? I secretly admired him for ages. I always thought he just saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. But now I go to school on the mainland by myself. I'm even working as an ama diver. I think he might see me more as an adult now. More than before anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. So you want to let him know how you feel while he's still on the island. Maybe it's all just one-sided on my end. But I can't keep these feelings bottled up. Then tell him I'm with you. Alright, let's hear about the lucky guy. That's the wrong one. Shotaro, when we work together, it's much better. My ham friends. 21, 17. Okay, not too big of a gap. 3 years, that's not bad. Alrighty. The only son of Shinobu Wakamura. Magnate. His father's influence, he was pampered by those around him from an early age, but he grew up to be a pleasant and sincere young man despite this attention. Okay, so according to his profile, it seems like, oh, he's not letting it all get to his head, so he's not a complete dickhole. He is well regarded by those who know him, often being told that he has been blessed with a sharp intellect, good looks, and a variety of talents. He is currently attending a university in Tokyo and is back on Kameshima for summer break. To inherit the influence and wealth he has spent much of his life building up, Shotaro himself has no intention in doing so. On the contrary, he's skeptical of the old-fashioned, insular ways of island society and regards his father as a very embodiment of those outdated mores. Utter disgust for his overbearing, vulgar tendencies and superstitious beliefs. Okay. Kind of a bit of the opposite stuff, which is fine. Shotaro, huh? We do live under the same roof, but I'm holed up in my room most days, so we don't actually interact that much. At this rate, I'll have no advice to give. What should I do? I didn't want to tell Shira I feel by the day after tomorrow. What do you think I should do? You're staying with the Wakamuras right now, yeah? Know anything about him that might help? Oh, I'm afraid Miss Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. You don't have much info at all, do you? I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's a lot I don't know about him. Feels like he's always got something to do. Checking in on folks all over the island. Like, I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo or anything? I'm afraid I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful girls, right? Guy like him won't be left alone for long. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get? Let me think. Sorry, nothing comes to mind at all. I really may as well just go die somewhere. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through with me is more than enough. You've got to stop joking about dying like that. Yeah. Okay, she'll just keep saying the same thing. Oh, this music. I think I said before, the first game has some great music, but this one's having some good ones too. Oh, Tsukasa, how about this? I'm pretty sure I can ask Shotaro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for you now. Oh, and we can plan from there. How does that sound? Oh, sounds good. Thanks so much, Sato. Ah, the Torii Gate. So, we kicked around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, writing a love letter and handing it to him is the best call. That's the plan, yeah? Yep, since way back when, the tired and true way has always been a love letter. Classic method. I like it. Heading out to dive tomorrow morning, right? Yeah, weather's looking good. Alright, now ask him to come to the bay a little afternoon. That work for you? Yeah, just need to have the letter ready by tomorrow. Hey, can you look it over before I give it to him? Of course, I'll fix it up even if it kills me. Thanks. Alright, even if it kills me too. I'm already so nervous. Hey, you two over there. Is that who I think it is? It is. It's Shotaro. Oh wow, speak of the devil. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Magnet's son, Shotaro Wakamura. Oh, he's totally glowing as usual. Is something wrong? Have you seen Azami? Didn't show up to today's association meeting. Oh, I see. I haven't seen him today. I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? I can count on you, Tsukasa. I'll let you handle it then. Sure, no problem. Bring a bucket and a mop. Because I'm going Ama diving, you pervs! Oh man, he called me by my name. I'm so fired up right now. Let's do this! Yeah, let's. First off, let's find those two. Bet they're up at the Kantakisho ruins. Let's go, Sato. Right behind you. And this is probably the end of this segment. Yep. There we go. We got a new character. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I am actually going to watch that one first before we do this one because I feel like what happens here might have something to do with this. So let's see how this is like. And also we got our third. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely stuff to have like maybe more characters just the way that this feels. So yeah. Futamagura investigation. Recollection. Yumeko Shiki and Sato Kiryu head to the coast of Futamagara after receiving a report about a strange corpse found there. Oh god, that's it's definitely of a corpse of a woman. That'd be a corpse of Mab. Or Yuzu's mom. Kind of hard to be like, oh, is that a corpse of my mom? When it's like, well, you're technically playing as more than one character, but still. Let's start her! August 7th, morning. Miss Shiki, there you are. Sorry for calling you all the way out here. Not at all. Thank you for bringing the case to our attention. I hear you've got an unusual corpse on your hands. So we're like So we're the cop duo. Well, forensics aren't here yet, so I honestly don't know whether it could be called a corpse or not. But I do know that it'll cause a stir if anyone catches sight of it. So right now, we're just trying to keep the busybodies away. I'm sure I'm glad it happened while you were still here, though. What with you being from Tokyo Metropolitan Police and all. Prefectural Police Detective Masaru Aide. You don't get a profile. Where's our cadaver then? Still in the water over there where it was found. Feel free to go ahead and examine it. Over there, I see. Visibility. What the fuck? Detective mode. We originally came to Mai from Tokyo to investigate another case. But with so many other incidents occurring, I can't help but get the sinking feeling something troublesome is about to happen. Detective Eid has been a huge help to us so far. We might be able to reveal some of our circumstances to him. And this is Futamagaru, a coastline just northeast of Isa City. It's a pretty popular location for tourists, and there are several beaches nearby as well, so a bunch of people are milling around. It certainly is an impressive sight. It's too bad we couldn't come here as simple tourists. Here we got Isa City. Futamagara. So named during the events of this story, it has since been merged with Ice City. Sound waves and the buzz from the onlookers fills the air around us. I suppose it's inevitable that the police being around would draw people's attention. I just hope it doesn't cause a commotion. The local police have the area closed off to make sure bystanders can't get too close. It's weird that the surroundings things changed there. Any birds here? Ah, there is! Ha! Or maybe I can't just look at it yet, but that does look like something. Don't lie to me, boy. This is Masura Eid, a detective from local police. He's acting as my point of contact while I'm over here, as well as providing any support I need. I don't doubt it's quite a troublesome assignment. There are a lot of things that need to be kept secret for one. But he's been very good at not prying into the particulars while doing what needs to be done, occasionally grumbling notwithstanding. Given what this case has ended up involving, though, those particulars may not end up remain undisclosed for much longer. Ah, there we go. I got it. Alright. That's out with whatever troubles task comes to the department's way, something he makes sure to grumble about. But is a proficient detective. Wow. Okay, this guy seems so unamusing, but also very suspicious? At first glance, it seems to sort of find work troublesome. He's proved himself to be quite the thoughtful individual. If that attitude of his is a deliberate ploy to get those he's dealing with to lower their guard, he's certainly not one to be underestimated. True that. Do we know what the situation was when the corpse was found? I just got here as well. I'm not clear on the details myself. But from the sounds of it, a local civilian happened across it about an hour ago as they were passing by. They got us on the scene immediately, so no one else should have seen it. That's a relief. We don't want people working themselves into a frenzy over this. Where is that local now? We've got someone taking their statement in a nearby police box. I'll let you know when we get more info there. Please do. Aren't you going to examine the body? I don't think I did think yet, did I? First things first, let's start by taking a good look at the corpse. Well, let me talk to you first, and let me learn about you. This is Sota Kiryu. He's worked with me as my assistant for a long time now. Although he usually makes his living as a psychic detective. Oh boy! He's not officially with the police, but with my assignments being what they are, he has special permission to accompany me on investigations. Okay, now we actually have a profile for him. An independent psychic who makes his living as Japan's only psychic detective. Alright. Mr. Collinton has personality as possessed by a sharp mind. He's described as sensitive to nature. Primary spiritual abilities. Curses. The ability to use particular curses to inflict harm or otherwise negative effects. Jesus, why can't I read that? Negative effects on others. Effects range from forcible binding a target in place to dealing fatal wounds. The stronger the curse effect, the greater the burden on the user. Sagan. The ability to see the face of a deceased individual from their remains, allowing for recreation of their features via portrait sketch. Only a small piece of the deceased remains is necessary to use this ability. However, enough of the thoughts and desires of the dead individual must remain for it to be effective. Oh. The Feast of Shadows. Ability to create a domain expansion. Feast of Shadows. In which the potency and range for certain types of spiritual abilities are increased. Only effective at night. So himself is able to create a domain up to 1 kilometer in range. You're in my range. Small shrine dedicated to a certain Onmyoji. Okay. Spirit sense, even within this lineage, leading him to abilities catching the attention of the legendary psychic Itsune Shiki when he was 8 years old. Under his wing. By his mentor's wife. He knows the blade. He's had his gaze fixed on the corpse ever since we got here. I'm supposed to be curious to know what led to its current state. Is there anything that stands out to you so far, Soda? I'd like to get a better grasp on the details before saying anything, I think. Okay. Let's go look at a dead body. Okay, well that looks like a mermaid, so it could be my mom. I see. So this is the corpse in question, is it? Unusual is certainly one word for it. It's all dried up now. Almost like it's been mummified. But apart from that, it's pretty safe to say this is a mermaid, right? Let's take a closer look at it. The body's all half is identical to a fish's tail. If this was a fish, it'd be a pretty huge one. It would seem like the fish half of the body begins from the shoulders downward. All the mermaids I've ever heard of have had the fish half start from the waist down. If it is a fake, maybe whoever made it didn't do their research. Really? Several of the mermaids described in old Japanese legends had their faces as the only human part, though. Seriously? Guess that makes me the one who didn't do their research then. If there really is a corpse, I wonder when they died. Doubt their body would have ended up this desecrated if it had been in the sea this whole time. You think there's a possibility that they died, shriveled up into a mummy-like state, then their body fell into a sea and got washed up here? It makes for quite the enigma, that's for sure. There's no sign of external wounds. Can't see anything that could have caused their death, at least. And as you can see, there's no doubt it was a human head. That's the main reason we went ahead with treating it as a corpse. That makes sense. I can't imagine anyone would have seen a creature like this before, after all. If it really is a mermaid, wouldn't this be a pretty huge discovery? It's not the sort of thing we'll be able to make public, that's for sure. I don't suppose we have any way of confirming their identity. Their identity? Given the state of the body, it'd probably be difficult to confirm based on facial features, but we might have a chance using dental records. Though that would depend on if they've ever had a dental exam. I see. That makes sense. Honestly, you kind of lean towards it being a fake of some kind. What do you think? It's not that many of the mermaid mummies discovered were ultimately found to have been man-made in origin. Oh, it is true. Oh, what the frick? Mermaid mummy. Mermaid mummy. Oh, dear lord. Relics believed to be either embalmed or mummified remains of mermaids are preserved in temples throughout Japan. Among them, several are said to bestow blessings such as eternal youth and longevity or sound health, and are treated as objects of worship. In 1970, some garnered to so much attention after being featured on TV that people traveled en masse to see them, prompting some temples and shrines to discontinue public viewings. Have also been documented. You won't find me complaining if it is. No need to investigate a fake corpse after all. Maybe that's being too optimistic, though. We'll just have to see about that, won't we? When I first saw this expression, I thought they must have died in unbelievable agony. At the same time, I can't help but feel like they look almost satisfied. Could just be my imagination, though. Satisfied? I think that's everything. Torso, tail, what's that? I don't think there's anything else here, so back we go. First things first. Okay, well, you already looked at the corpse. Yeah, we really do have a mermaid on our hands. Do you think all those stories about becoming immortal from eating mermaid flesh are true? Oh, so you're curious about that too, Detective? Well, I don't know if I'd actually want to eat it, though. Living forever doesn't necessarily mean you'll be happy, you know? Besides, can't say I find the thought of eating meat from this thing all that appealing. I see. I suppose that's a natural response. But there are plenty of people who would be interested in getting their hands on this corpse for that exact reason. Oh, for that exact reason, excuse me. That's my impersonation of you. I can see that. You might even have people fighting over it if it gets out. All the more reason to try and keep it hidden. There's a troublesome thing we've got on our hands here. Well, I think we've had a decent grasp of the situation now. What's your opinion, Soto? Most of all, based on the state of the corpse, I think it's safe to say this is another case of that curse of the forsaken fish. Some of the residual curse energy is still lingering around the body. Just as expected, then. I suppose that's no surprise. Huh? What was that just now? Did you hear a piano noise, too? We'll try to explain our understanding of the case so far, Detective. I realize some of it might sound a bit absurd, but please bear with us. This corpse is neither a fake, nor could it be called a mermaid. It is the remains of a human, one transformed into a fish as a result of a curse.
What? A former human? And a curse too. It's pretty hard to know what to say to that. One thing's for sure. That's not going to fly in the case report by itself. Might explain a bit more for me?
Of course. Let's start with an explanation of our circumstances then. I'll let you handle the explanations, Mom. Of course. Leave it to me. In return, I'll be counting on you to handle the report. Oh, confound it. That does look like something like right there. But it's not, I guess, so. Ooh, the music. Music got a little more mystery. Alright, talk about the department. First, I suppose I should start with a brief explanation of the department I work for.
Wait, aren't you part of some secret department in the security division over in Tokyo? Are you sure you should be telling me something like that? I'm not gonna get caught up in any troublesome business if you do, am I?
No need to worry. I doubt it'll come to that. Probably. Our work is mostly kept a secret because it's something of a pain to find people who will accept, let alone understand, the circumstances each time. But you've been very supportive so far, so I can't imagine that will be a problem.
Well, if you really insist, go ahead, I guess.
As you say, my department is indeed part of the security division. Its proper name is the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Ooh, very close to there was a detective in the first game who was a part of this as well. There was someone in the previous game who was a part of that as well. I can't remember if he was still a part of it or just like he had connections and everything. So I think he was still a part of it. So that means we could see a character, maybe. Paranormal Affairs. Ooh. They'll officially call the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Paranormal Affairs Bureau is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Only a handful of people know its existence even within the police force. As the name suggests, this unit specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases involving paranormal phenomenon. Since the existence of such happenings is not public knowledge, nor is it readily believed by the general population, the Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. As there are currently only 5 members in the unit, including the chief, they utilize a network of psychic contracts across the country to assist with their cases. The current chief of Paranormal Affairs is a man named Kiru Nagagoshi. Although said to have been born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, Kiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has often been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is in fact because Kiru is not actually a flesh and blood human, with some going as far as to question whether he really existed. The seat in his office is usually occupied by his familiar, a new, legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. The new resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Kiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. The term Nagashika case serves as a code name used to refer to cases investigated by Paranormal Affairs.
Jeez, Paranormal Affairs Bureau, huh? Oh, is there really any cases of spiritual phenomena causing harm around the place? I guess not that hard to believe there'd be some sort of organization to deal with them within the police.
Precisely. I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake.
Well, I've seen that corpse over there. There's not much else I can do but believe it, you know. Oh, does that mean you have spirit sense? Or some sort of psychic powers?
Not to any notable degree, I'm afraid. As I mentioned, I'm primarily a housewife. If you ask me, I would rather sort this all out and get back home to my husband as soon as possible.
Right.
Soto here was my husband's protege when he used to work as a psychic, though. He helps me out on any work I'm assigned to. I'm responsible for handling any spiritual work that comes up, yes.
Spiritual work, huh? You say that like it's just another job. Really makes me feel we're talking about another industry entirely. But if you really are just a housewife, Miss Shiki, why are you working for a special unit like that? Now, it's none of my business, but if your husband's a psychic, wouldn't all this be more in his line of work?
True. Personally, I'd also rather our roles were reversed. But there are several reasons why that unfortunately can't be the case.
I see. I don't really know your circumstances. That sounds pretty tough. Either way, I should be good to put this down as a paranormal affairs case, right?
That should be fine, yes. You can leave the rest up to the investigation to us. We'll also handle the report. More specifically, Soda will. Oh God, why?
Really? Thanks. It's a great help.
What again? Okay, there we go. Now we got her information here. It's Tensei Shiki's wife. That's her occupation. The one who balances her work as a housewife with her position as a full-time employee of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, a secret department within the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Although the very image of a refined lady in appearance, she has a surprisingly free-spirited personality and tends to find anything she has no interest in to bothersome to take seriously. Things that do catch her attention, on the other hand, often command all of it, and she will actively involve herself looking into them. She utterly adores her husband, swooning in admiration whenever the topic turns to him, and she is also viewed with affection by her coworkers who call her ma'am. There's simple things in life. Out of the 5 currently full-time members of the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, Yumeko alone lacks any particular metaphysical abilities, despite possessing a meager degree in spiritual sense. Even so, she was chosen to be part of the Bureau's elite unit for particular reasons. Reasons known only to a handful of people close to her. You're not going to learn them here yet. There was one other member of the Bureau who had no paranormal powers to speak of. Veteran police! Wait a minute. Tetsuyumi. I think that was him? Was that him? And the two occasionally worked on investigations together. When dispatched on assignments now, she always pairs up with freelance psychic detective Soto Kiryu, leaving all paranormal-related procedures and often her much-despised paperwork to him. Meko's husband is also a psychic by the name of Tensei Shiki, and Soto is his cherished protege. Okay, I gotta look. I want to see Tetsuo. I think that was him. I want to make sure, though. I want to make sure. Alright, if you can load up quicker. There we go. Paranormasight. Okay. Mysteries of Honjo. Okay, I need to like, just show me the characters. Show me the characters. Yep, it is! It is him! He is the detective! Nice! That's awesome. So there we go. There's some tying. Actually, shit, I should have looked this up because I need to know like what, quote unquote, what's the time period of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo? Like, where does that take place in? It was 2023 when this game came out. Okay. 1980s, so we're within the same decade. So there is that. So there we go. We're getting closer. Cause yeah, I was about to say like, oh no, no psychic powers, so there we go. Files got updated too. Psychic spirit sense. Ah, here we go. Spirit of the dead are collectively referred to as spiritual phenomenon. Range from small peculiars, such as being able to see things that shouldn't be there, hearing strange sounds, or feeling a sudden unnatural chill. Larger scale. Okay, curses can themselves be divided into two categories that occur naturally, often arising from negative emotions, such as deep resentment from the dead, and those are intentionally created by someone with spiritual abilities, such as existing spirit or grudge. The conditions are met. The ability sense. To a sense of smell. Lingering spiritual. Push right below. Tolerance of force. Okay. Psychic ability is a special power to interact with or influence spirits. It covers a wide range of abilities, from simply being able to see spirits to being able to directly control or exercise them. It also includes the ability to intentionally induce spiritual phenomena or to use specific skills. Individuals, psychics. Okay. I want to check one thing here. Audio. Ambient volume. Okay. Okay, I just want to see, like, I think there was, like, a voice volume in the first game, which made no sense because there wasn't any voice acting, but it did become a factor. So, seems the time has come to explain our classes back to Ida. I'll have to make sure not to leave anything out. You know, I sometimes find myself wondering if I have a bit of spirit sense as well. There's been times I caught sight of strange things when walking down the road at night. And when I look into it later, I found that the place I've walked by had been the site of an accident or the like. Oh, that might be the real deal then. It's definitely a possibility. I would advise not going too close to anything you see to that nature. It becomes easier for them to target you if they realize you're aware of them, you see. Jeez, what would happen then? You guess I end up possessed or something? There's that danger, yes. In the event you are possessed, you may find yourself afflicted by headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations. Memory problems and impaired thinking are also not unheard of. Ugh, headaches and muscle stiffness definitely ring a bell. I sure hope it isn't the work of some spirit. Do people have their personalities taken over when possessed too? It may be possible with spirits who had a very close relationship to their target, such as if they were siblings or were parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. The negative effects I just mentioned are primarily caused by the two parties not being in sync. That's good to know, I think. So even if a spirit were able to successfully possess someone, it would only be able to pressure them to behave in ways that wouldn't be unusual for the individual in question. I see. But in that case, there's no way of knowing whether you're behaving the way of your own will or not, right? Exactly. That's the prevalence of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Ah, so that's how things work there. As far as I know, I haven't been having any problems like that now, so I think I should be fine. Having spirit sense seems like it's more trouble than it's worth somehow. Still, I never would have thought that there's a curse out there that can turn people into fish. And it only half worked, so the victim ended up looking like a mermaid. That's bound to cause misunderstandings. The curse is originally meant to turn a person's whole body into that of a fish, you see. But the victim died before the transformation was complete, so it stopped before it could reach that point. The vast majority of the mermaids discovered over the years are either man-made fakes or victims of the same curse.
I see. And to be honest, part of me was kind of excited when I first saw what it looked like. I thought that might mean that there were really mermaids out there, you know? Exactly like the ones you hear about in stories.
I'm afraid we can neither confirm nor deny things there.
Oh, I get why you were asking about the corpse's identity now. It's because you realize they used to be human, right?
That's right. Very recently, too, the transformation likely happened yesterday, or even earlier today.
Wait, that recently? Someone could really end up in a state like that just after just a day?
They certainly could.
Seriously? These curses sure are scary. I'll get forensics to take a look when they get here then.
Please do. The investigator in question has worked on paranormal affairs cases before, so they shouldn't need any explanation.
Alright, the case from yesterday. Great. That should save us some effort then. Curse one day, mummified corpse the next. Sure is a scary world we live in. So, does that mean you came all the way here to Mai because you know something like this was going to happen?
Oh, that's awfully perceptive of you, Detective. I suppose you could say that, yes. At the very least, the situation hasn't come as a huge surprise.
Ah, if that's the case. Was the body from the other day one of those cases too then?
Unidentified skeletons? It was indeed, yes.
Seriously? That does sound like a pain to deal with. I bet our chief knew all about this when he assigned me to the case.
If it lessens the burden, you've been a great help to us so far, Detective.
I like him. I don't mind occult stuff, so I've been asking all these questions out of curiosity. But it's probably best I don't get too involved in all this paranormal business, right? You must have a good reason for keeping it under wraps, after all.
I think that would be wise, yes. Mom? What is it? Perhaps I could use my Sagan ability and see if it produces any results. Ah, that's an excellent idea. I almost forgot we had such a handy trick up our sleeves.
Sagan? What does that do?
Patience, Detective. You'll see soon enough.
Alright.
There, it's done. Oh, so it went well, did it? Well done, Soto.
What's all this about then? What's all this then?
Soto can see the face of the deceased from a piece of their remains. However small, he can then sketch their features based on what he saw.
Ah, so that's how you get a sketch of the victim in the other case. A ability like that would be priceless if we could use it on the force, you know.
Well, I hear it doesn't always work, so it's unfortunately not foolproof. So, what did our victim look like? About that, I think it might be faster to see for yourself.
That looks like Mother.
This face, it's Samkawa. Samkawa.
Wait, Samkawa? You can't mean...
Is this what? Ah, you motherfuckers! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Even, ooh, so wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This makes it seem like this happened, like, before meeting them. But ooh. I am like, let me see. Profiles. Did we get a picture of her? No. I don't think we got a profile of her. Does it say? Okay. But I'm pretty sure that's Yuza's mother is Samkawa. I don't think they said her name, but like that's kind of her face. So ooh, we're getting some good stuff here. And I think unidentified skeleton would probably be the best place to go to the next one. But guys, that's actually going to do it for this part of Let's Play Paranormasight The Mermaid's Curse. In the next part, guys, we will continue on. So we found our detective duo, and we're getting a little further in the timeline here. I'm very curious if we'll get like a whole day and such up here. I'm wondering, but I'm very excited. Don't get me wrong, part 1 was great and I was already hooked, but part 2, man, it's adding more to it, so that's awesome. I cannot wait. So yeah, let's keep this ball rolling. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of our detective duo. I'm liking them, and hey, we already have a little bit of a callback from the first game with a character or two. So yeah, that's awesome. Can't wait to keep playing more of it. Yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to our main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Keem Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.